This campaign, produced by Oxfam, has a powerful message which makes people think that other people in some undeveloped areas around the world, such as Uganda, Africa, and much more, are not as privileged as other people who have supply to water. The, this make it very clear that in most countries, many people go to extreme levels to get water, such as digging through hard rocks for drinking water. And when they get water, the water is very dirty to use for drinking or cooking. Oxfam makes it clear that people travel very far for drinking water, and the outcome of this is very negative as no one gains fresh water. Also, many people have to move homes to places where they have to queue up for drinking water. This campaign, Oxfam Water Week, makes it very clear that they rely on everyone's donations and support.
The target audience. By looking at the website, there are normal pictures portrayed childlike. For example, right at the top where the contents are shown, that's where the current images are. Also, the font connotes to children as it's a child font. There are many images shown on the website. All images are children smiling as the campaign helped that to happen. The first image shows children who helped Oxfam Waterweed, which promoted pupils the opportunity to learn about global issues, develop skills and values as active global citizens, and by doing that they made a difference to the world. The next image also links to the target audience as it shows a happy poor child to highlight that this campaign has made a big difference, so why can't you? The campaign's logo uses the color bright blue to emphasize the target audience, which are children, also to show the consistency of the campaign. This is also shown in the videos and posters, also the website to highlight the target audience. When text is shown in the video, it has to use the consistent colors of the campaign, which are dark blue and light blue, which also suggest the target audience, which are children, as it's basic information and limited and very time consuming for a child to read and keep up to the pace. The blog isn't that big, so could be aimed at children hitting on to teenagers, as there isn't that much information to read and children don't really like to read. The words are also easy for the children to understand. No words are complex. There is one main focus that makes the blog look attractive, and that's the picture, which is full of come to life colors which are bright to emphasize the target audience of this campaign.
The success of last year's fundraising Water Week for projects in Mali was incredibly successful, as over 2,200 schools got involved, learning about water vulnerability and campaigning and fundraising for Mali. Oxfam, from the support of schools in the UK and other donators, managed to help 33 schools in the Goa district of Mali, providing better access to clean water. This shows how much of a large scale this campaign had become, allowing young people in a place of such poverty to learn about global issues, develop their skills and values as citizens, and make a difference. The campaign brought awareness to different schools who did different fundraising activities, like pupils at Craneswater Juniors in South Sea were so shocked to learn about the lack of water in countries like Mali that 90 of them decided to write letters to David Cameron. Cumley College in Devon held a Dragon's Den style competition where pupils designed eco-friendly water-saving devices, and local businesses came along to judge the very best ideas. 300 pupils attended the event. Sixth formers at Kingsley School organised an Oxfam Water Week relay race as part of their school's sports day. Some schools raised a staggering £2,250. It was so successful that 4 schools in Mali held their own Oxfam Water Week. This shows how much of a success last year's Water Week. This shows how much of a success this year's Water Week is going to be. Already more than 2,000 schools have already signed up to take part in 2012's Water Week, and each year the number will hopefully rise.
I have analysed Oxfam's website, in which they have created a web page about the Oxfam Water Week. Within this web page, they have created many links to various other pages where you can find out a lot more about the Water Week and how you can get involved. These links are made very clear at the top of the page, making them easily accessible. The images that they have used are very child-based and child-friendly, making it very clear to the target audience of parents and teachers that this campaign is purely about children in need of our help. They have also included simple clip art images relating to the theme of the campaign, which also help to convey the message of the campaign. These images have been used at the bottom of the page to make it more clear for the reader about what they actually mean. As a target audience is predominantly at teachers, they have included various access to resources that the teachers can get hold of in order to educate them a bit more on this topic, in order for them to teach children in schools about Water Week, and that even their input can make a difference. The colours have been kept consistent throughout the web page using blue and white, which associate with the image of water. Under the bold title, they have included a slogan, Learn, Think and Act, in which they have used a rule of three, a language technique which helps the reader understand the concept of the campaign and how they can help by following these three simple steps. They have included a link to a social networking site in which anyone can join the group that Oxfam have made for this topic, which they can keep track of what is going on within the campaign, and it helps to promote the campaign and raise awareness.
Oxfam have aimed their promotional video at kids learning in school. They have successfully achieved targeting at kids through the use of the simple and straightforward rhetorical sentences, which gets the kids thinking and engrossed into the campaign. Moreover, in the video, kids are mostly shown, and this is effective as the kids in school can compare their lives. They have used the campaign colours consisting of blue and white throughout the video, which not only represents the campaign's logo, but also connotes water.
To make it clearer, towards the end of the video, after each sentence, there are a series of images that link back to the topic as well as the sentence. Also, these images are quite present, which ends the video on a good note and leaves a good image on the audience's mind, as well as showing them that there is something they can do about it, as there are success stories present at the end of the video. Lastly, they also inform the kids what their money can provide for others. By doing this, the people who will want to donate know exactly where the money is going. Overall, the technique is really successful as it contains all the information that will be needed in order to get people to donate.
On the blog analysis, they've included pictures of people who seem happy, which is to give a positive atmosphere to the blog. They've used links to their other projects to increase the popularity and awareness of these. They've given easy instructions to navigate around the blog and to find out as much information as a fun way as possible. It looks more like a website, to be honest, than a blog, but they've used a range of bold colours. They've used a range of bold colours to make it interesting and inviting, which also symbolises hope, which is the aim of the website. The name Oxfam is repeated several times on the blog to make sure that people understand what the company is, so they remember it. The font is reader friendly and is all easy to read.